July 8th, and finally made it in the terminal and ready to board in just a half hour. Um, yeah, I never thought I could make it because I was so anxious about should I get taxi or do the MRT to from Chinatown to the airport. Like you can literally see a jet, but then that will be really dark. Anyway, let's find a meter ground. Um, yeah, so I'm recording this at the ladies' restroom, but you couldn't really tell because they have like a very good, like a makeup section. Anyway, my point is, yeah. So last night was crazy. Actually, it's this morning. It's kind of crazy. Like what happened is like I started to feel very anxious and all the thoughts just got going crazy, and I couldn't stop crying. Um, and then like one thing I knew I feel is I'm literally trapped in a isolated box of Singapore. Like, like Singapore being always on my top three. That it he has the same equal my favorite and um, equal to London and Japan. But the problem is, this time it came back that the people, it's really annoying in me. Like people like the hurt and then the betray, and feel not that accepting. So just like very unexpected situation happened and just caused that living in Singapore this time was very very difficult. And not even of that, like on top of that, like the first week I arrived and met like a few guys, and like they're just 21 and like which is like 10 years younger than me. And what happened is like I started hanging out, and then just like getting like over the like cross the line. And I shouldn't have, like seriously I feel like I shouldn't do that, like, but I was just so traumatizing from like previous relationship. I just feel like wanted to get over it, but then that really never really get over myself. It's even worse. But I turned that like into my music. So I turned that and I bought an ukulele. I bought ukulele and just this one. Yeah, I bought a ukulele and pretty much record everything with my phone. Yeah, that one. And at the hostel, so I've been staying like 5 different hostels in Singapore. They're pretty crap, like pretty small and pretty intense, and I seriously don't really like it. But then if I chose to stay in an Airbnb or like a room, it would be just way too lonely. I don't know, I just couldn't find like a middle ground. Anyway, and I finished like the whole thing. Like of course I like first of all I experienced that I went to like a podcast studio and I rented it, and then I realized that the volume was so low and I couldn't really use any of them. So I was pretty upset because I even paid for the rental fee. Anyway, long story short, I finished the project in like maybe 10 days, and I released it online, and I sold like 3 albums on Bandcamp and 1 album on iTunes, and receiving so far good feedback. But then deep down, I know there's still emptiness. Like I know deep down I'm still craving for like intimate relationship. I'm still craving for there's someone there and have attention on me. Anyway, so this is just the update. And then today, so last night I immediately booked the ticket using the coupon I had it previously from JStar. And I just so I'm flying to Bali, back to Canggu. I don't know what will happen, and my period came this morning, so just like a chaos, a lot of things going on. But then I feel it's time to move on, like really time to move on. Singapore, otherwise I'll be I already going crazy, so it's gonna get worse if I'm not. yeah, so this is my update, and I don't really know how long I'll live in this world. So please do me a favor, just just pass my music to everybody and telling them that yeah, I just want to leave a legacy. I don't really know like what's my purpose on this earth, but I want to leave a legacy. So doing music is like a little contribute I can do it. Yeah, that's it. If you're watching this video, like I'm currently at the airport and going to Bali. I'm not even sure what's going on. I might die any moment, but then I guess I'm glad I made it with the MRT, and then I made it, checking my luggage, and now I'm just, yeah. So don't know what the future holds, but I'll try to take every day, one day at a time. So that's my life, and that's how I struggle mentally and physically health. And then yeah, life sucks, and I have no way to do it. I have to try to live with it. Like today's period day, and it sucks, and I'm still heartbroken, everything all together, and I think I need a tea.